The Keep is a mildly incoherent, moody film with a lot of blue imagery and atmosphere, wide shots, more smoke than Snoop Dogg's lungs, solid music and set design, and a weird blue beast to the Keep. Sadly, the film is poorly edited with a lot of audio mixing troubles, plot holes, pushbacks, post-production horrors, studio meddling, strange reasoning, and poor pacing. This all seems to really weigh the film down. Based off of a novel from the same name, The Keep has a lot of positives to it as well. First off, the wide shots are like a Dr. Seuss book. There's wide shots here, wide shots there, wide shots in the car, wide shots from afar, and the music design is very refreshing, but it's quickly ruined by the poor audio mixing. There's often scenes where characters speak and their lips don't even move. It's a real shame because the Tangerine Dream music falls insynchronized with the mood. But getting into the film, German soldiers during World War II take a cross off a wall in a keep in Romania, causing a mysterious keep demon to become unbottled. This jumbo, sometimes tended monster, sometimes blue guru, has a great design, which evolves over the kills of the film, reminiscent of Frank from Hellraiser. There's a man who seems to have a spiritual connection with the entity from the Keep. We learn this entity's name is Molasar, and he saves a woman from assault and takes her father's physical deformities away. Gaining the trust, Molasar sends them to remove a talisman from this Keep. He then goes on to kill most of the German soldiers somewhat off-screen with a long list of after effects. Molasar goes on to have battle with his spiritual connected man over the talisman, and even more after effects later, the two are trapped back in the Keep and the father returns to a sickly state. The Michael Mann feature film has a lot going on in it. 2 weeks in post-production, the visual effects supervisor had sadly passed away and caused a lot of reshoots and a lot of stuff to get cut, putting the film even further over budget, and the original cut of the film seems to be even more incoherent, being 210 minutes instead of the 90-plus minute version that was released. And considering the soundtrack skips and the scenes seem to drop off randomly and poorly, the release version of the film varies. Some scenes cut from the theatrical version and don't make it on the TV publication and vice versa. But it seems like there's a completely different version that also made it on some TV publications, where Molasar is carried back into the Keep. Another hour plus of skipping through this strange film seems unbearable. Although we know a fair bit about the cutscenes, there's a long list that Mann has rattled off in the past. And other than the shots of heads exploding and Molasar's backstory, most of these cutscenes I could probably do without. Much like Warlock, some cut footage is visible in the trailer, and details and interviews leading up to the film exist. The lines about the Keep being built to keep something in definitely should have made the final cut, and feels small but very important to the mood and style of the film. It's definitely a film with a good base to it. It has a lot of problems with it that hurt the viewing experience. The effects become a huge upside, but don't save this one. It's at least a fun watch to be able to kind of laugh at the film. There's a lot of scenes that are very much entertaining, although I wish they finished the scenes where he actually kills the German soldiers. It's kind of like weird that we never really see most of their deaths. It's a shame because the bones of the story have legs, but post-production troubles doom this one to obscurity.
What are you? Where do you come from?